Welcome back, everybody. Grandparents' Day is coming up on September 8th, and to celebrate, the Neill-Cochran House Museum is hosting a teddy bear tea party. How cute is that? Programming director Karen Kincaid-Brady and the owner of Austin English Tea Company, Sarah Alano, are here to tell us more. Y'all, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I didn't know we had an Austin English tea shop, so we've got to talk about that. But Karen, first we're going to come to you. Let's talk about this event. Such a sweet idea.
Yes, so we're really excited about this. We have been hosting tea parties at the Neill-Cochran House Museum since last year with Sarah. And so we decided it was time to do a teddy bear tea. So at this tea, we're encouraging grandparents and friends to come with their family members, really bring their teddy bears, dress up. And we're going to be doing kids crafts, including friendship bracelets, keychains, coloring activities. And we're also going to have little conversation cards. And we have a kids menu. And Sarah's going to talk more about that. But, just a nice family time to get together, have tea with your teddy bear.
I think that's so sweet. And of course, Sarah, you're from Great Britain, so you have much more of an idea of tea than we do as Americans, but it's kind of nice to keep the tradition alive. Can you talk to me about some English tea traditions and why you wanted to bring them to the museum?
Sure. So in England, it's true, we do drink a lot of tea, and afternoon tea is a tradition, a custom that we've had for a very long time, for like 500 years. And so you can enjoy afternoon tea in lots of different ways. People think of the Queen, they think of Bridgerton, Downton Abbey, those kind of things where they show tea served on the three-tiered stand and in the china teapots and things like that. So the tradition is that you get together with family and friends and that you enjoy time together. So it's a real time to relax, enjoy good food, good conversation, and enjoy tea together. And then when you're at the table, there are traditions there as well.
Really?
So, yes.
Okay.
So, well, you get dressed up first of all. So a lot of people go very fancy with the fascinators and the dresses. And
much like Karen today.
And they come to the tea room very dressed up because it's a good excuse, right?
Mm-hmm.
But some people come casually, and that's fine too, because it's about enjoying it. That's the most important thing. And then once at the table, you enjoy the food. So we have savouries like tea sandwiches, scones, things like that. And then we also have the tea, which a lot of English people think is the central point, the most important thing. So if you're at a table with a lot of people, one person would pour the tea, and that person would be called the mother. So if you want to be the mother, you would make sure that everybody has tea at the table.
I genuinely did not know this, and I'm obsessed with England. So you're the mother for today, is that right?
Today I would be the mother, and so the tea would be brewed and steeped in the teapot, and then we would just pour it into the cup, and then you can add your milk and sugar with little sugar cubes or like the creamer, and then with the teaspoon you would stir your tea without clinking the sides of the cup.
Oh, don't clink the sides.
Yes.
That's bad business, y'all. Okay, Karen, this is a nice way of tying in Mrs. Neill, who loved entertaining. She loved Victorian tea traditions. Can you talk to me sort of about her history?
So the Neills were actually the very first family to move into the Neill-Cochran house, and they moved in 1876. And right from the start, they began entertaining, and they threw a huge party in the house. So big, it was actually written about in the newspapers.
Wow.
Yeah. And so these tea parties were one of her favorite things to do. And so that's why we brought these traditions and these Victorian traditions. The Victorians, they were attached in a way to those English traditions and those English tea traditions. And so we've brought those tea parties back into the house. In fact, if you come to the house right now, you will actually see our dining room set up as if Mrs. Neill were getting ready to throw a tea party.
Oh, lovely.
And before you go, you can even purchase any one of our 4 teas, which you can see here. At the tea, we will be serving both the Martha's Peach Orchard, because there used to be a peach orchard on our property. Mm-hmm. And this is a black tea with peach and ginger. And then we will also be serving our Neill-Cochran House blend, which is a green tea with pomegranates and goji berries.
Oh, that sounds lovely. And I've got to hear what else is on the menu. Sarah?
So for the savouries, we have different tea sandwiches, and we have an adult menu and a children's menu, because sometimes there's different tastes. So for the children, it's peanut butter and jelly, cucumber cream cheese, and ham and cheddar. And for the adults, it's ham cheddar with an English pickle. So it might be a flavour that people have not tried before. We have things in England that don't always make their way over here. Cucumber cream cheese again, and a brie with fig and arugula. And then we have scone with jam and clotted cream, which is essential for the tea, and it's right here.
And Sarah makes her own clotted cream, by the way.
Yeah, from hand. That's incredible.
I do. A clotted cream is a treat. It's very rich, but very delicious.
Oh my gosh.
And you put the strawberry jam. You have to slice the scone in half, put the strawberry jam and the clotted cream, and we also have lemon curd on that day too.
And are we as Americans obligated to say scone?
Say scone.
We have to say scone.
Yeah.
It's spelled differently. We have to say scone. Okay,
Yeah.
Sarah, we've only got about 20 seconds left. Can you just tell us a little bit more about your business?
So we have a tea room in North Austin where we do afternoon tea, where people get dressed up. It's all decorated. It's kind of fancy. And then I've been here for 6 years doing this. We do events outside as well. It's great to collaborate with the Neill-Cochran House Museum because the place is fantastic. It's a great setting for afternoon tea. We do weddings, we do bridal showers, baby showers in the tea room and outside.
Sounds lovely to me.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't want to attend this thing? This is lovely. Y'all, thank you so much for your
Thank
time.
you so much.
Thank you.
Of course. This event, guys, is coming up on Saturday, September 7th, starting at 2:30 p.m. You can purchase tickets online right now at nchmuseum.org.